Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Black Friday special of the Khalil Howell Sports Bar coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gents, I'll get you guys the fact. Well, Black Friday sales, what's on sale, anything 25% off, 50% off. I'll talk to you guys about the fact that the Texans have taken out the Lions 42-25. The men's college basketball game from yesterday, from Thanksgiving. Washington they have a 4-7 lead. They lead the NFC East now, for sure. As they destroyed those pathetic little Cowboys. I'll talk with you guys about the Gilbert heart attack. He's out of the ICU. I'll talk with you guys also about the reserve list. I'll talk with you guys also about the fact of the Iron Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. matchup. That's gonna be tomorrow night live on pay-per-view. The Super Bowl MVP, defending Super Bowl MVP, the engaged girl dad, even Showtime. Super Bowl MVP himself, Patrick Mahomes, taking on Tampa Bay's finest Tom Brady, TB12. Possible Super Bowl matchup this Sunday. I will definitely get you guys that for sure. And I mean, brother, wish up to late great Bruce Lee, to Robin Givens, to Bill Nye the Science Guy, and all the others. And that will be all the news I'll have for today, everybody, for that. So that's all I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna get you guys started right now. So the Texans have defeated the Lions 41-25. So Deshaun Watson had, he had 17-20. He was 17 attempts, 318 passing yards, four touchdowns, 2 sacks, sacked 2 times, 8 carries, 24 rushing yards. Duke Johnson had 3 receptions, 43 receiving yards, 9 carries, 10 rushing yards. Will Fuller, 5th by the way, had 6 receptions and 171 receiving yards. Brandin Cooks had 5 receptions and 85 receiving yards. Matt Stafford had 22 catches and attempts, 285 passing yards, 1 touchdown, interception, and a carry, 3 rushing yards. Adrian Peterson, 15 carries and 55 rushing yards. Kerryon Johnson had 11 carries, rushing yards, 4 receptions, and 52 receiving yards. TJ Hockenson had 5 receptions and 89 receiving yards. Marvin Jones Jr. 6 receptions and 40 receiving yards. Mohamed Sanu Sr. had 4 receptions and 32 receiving yards. Be honest, guys. 2 teams that have bad records. And to be quite honest, Texans aren't going to the playoffs. I can tell you that right now. They're not going to the playoffs. No, they're not. Lions aren't going to the playoffs. I mean, think about last 2. They got beat up by the Panthers like 20-0 in that game. And then last night or yesterday on Thanksgiving, they get destroyed by the Texans 41-25. I can tell you this, guys, right now, that Matt Patricia may have to be released. So honestly, for him, it seems that he's not going to be able to lose his potential. It seems that he's just, not the that no one needs. I think since the Lions are going to consider moving off Matt Patricia for good, the Lions aren't going to get anywhere. They're not. Because honestly, I really don't see them, getting any playoff spots. I really don't see, Matt Patricia showing up for next season, but coaching the Lions for next season. And it's just safe to say that, quite frankly, to be honest, this won't look good. So that's it right there. And honestly, this is pretty much, I'm going to have to say it for that. So basically, Matt Patricia could be on the brink of being released, Lions coach for good, and that's all there is to it. So I think it's safe to say the Lions are going to consider moving. I'm going to say on that, and honestly, won't look good. So that's all there is to it. You need to know, everybody. That is all there is to it. So that's all I got to say on that note right there. Also, Washington are taking down the Cowboys, those pathetic Cowboys, 40-20. And clearly, Washington, they have the NFC East. I mean, they're 4-7. The G-men are 3-7. Eagles are 3-6-1. 8, excuse me. 3-8. And clearly it doesn't matter who wins the NFC East because that NFC East division is a dumpster fire. And clearly no one even wins. I mean, it's safe to say that Alex Smith is playing like an MVP. It's safe to say that Alex Smith is in the MVP conversation. Is it safe to say that Washington's the favorite to make the playoffs this season? Or can the G-men make a comeback, beating up the Bengals, taking out the Browns, taking on Ravens, not a good one. Even though Lamar Jackson got COVID, I'll get you guys to that. And they got to take on Seahawks, Cardinals, and even they have to take on they got Browns too as well. Even taking on this pathetic Cowboys as well. So really, can the G-men actually come back and maybe get first place? And they got Seahawks and Cardinals and Ravens. That's not gonna be good. They can win. They can beat the Bengals, probably beat the Browns, and possibly beat the Cowboys, which they must. So honestly, I'll be impressed. So G-men have a chance to actually win the NFC East if they can. I'll be good if they do. And that's all I got to say on that note right there. But the Washington football schedule is going to be really tough for them. I mean, Eagles' schedule is going to be pretty tough for the Cowboys. They have a lot of losses ahead of them. So, Mike McCarthy. So they threw a fake. So there's a fake punt. So Cowboys had a fake punt, and it was a yard off. Clearly, there's no way the Cowboys are making the playoffs. They're not. The Cowboys, they lose on Thanksgiving. And I gotta say, that's the best part yet. So the Cowboys, they're done. Their season's over. And you can say whatever you want, everybody. But the Cowboys, people think they're America's team. Please, and people say, the Cowboys are gonna go to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys are gonna win the playoffs, win the NFC East, and they're gonna win the NFC division. Please, Cowboys are dumpster fire. Mike McCarthy is gonna be released, and the only regret that he's gonna have, he should never have been Cowboys coach. He should not have been Cowboys coach. Dag Attack is done for. Andy Dalton is done. Concussion protocol. So clearly the Cowboys, they're a dumpster fire. Washington with Alex Smith. Is he in the MVP conversation, by the way? You think he is, everybody? Let me know in the comment section. I'll address the response to that. Danny Dimes, an underdog? Let me know for sure. Should Carson Wentz be benched and then put Jalen Hurts in there? Let me know about that for sure. And honestly, they're gonna get together. Cowboys, they're a dumpster fire. They're a disaster anyway. I gotta tell you that they're a dumpster fire anyway, much like 2020's been. So clearly, the Cowboys are a dumpster fire. No one wants to see them in this. Nobody wants to see them in the playoffs. That's it. They're dead last, and they're still a dumpster fire. We all know that for sure. I can tell you that much. Washington, yeah, probably not. They're not going to make the playoffs. I don't think they will. Well, Alex Smith, he's back though, but if he gets injured yet again, that's over for them. So that's all I'm going to say on that note right there, everybody. That's all I could say. So that's not going to look good for him. So the schedule's going to be pretty tough for them. I can tell you that right now. The Eagles' schedule's going to be pretty tough for the G-men. Their schedule's going to be pretty easy, I guess. But they got Seahawks, Cardinals and Ravens. Fans they can lose there, but that's all I can say on that, and it won't be that easy for them. So that's all there is to everybody on that. And honestly, the only team I look forward to seeing win the NFC East is the G-men. That's what I look forward to see. So that's all I can say on that part. So nothing more to it, everybody. Nothing more to it. The Eagles' schedule is going to be tough, so they may not make it back to the NFC East. I can tell you that. They're going to get beat down by the Seahawks on Monday night. So we're not looking good for them. So Cowboys just cost themselves a loss to Washington last night on Thanksgiving. And clearly, that's all I can say. So, Cowboys are done. That's it. That's that. And clearly, they're just a dumpster fire. And they're 3-8 now, so that's it. Mike McCarthy's done for. His career is over. That's it. That's it for him. He's done. That's it. So there you have everybody. So Mike McCarthy is going to be on the hot seat as he could be released probably by the end of the season or maybe during the season, I guess. But that's all there is to it, everybody, on that. So McCarthy could be done for, say the very least on that. So that's it right there. Other news I want to get down to, by the way, Lamar Jackson has COVID, by the way. Now, the RG3 is going to be the starting quarterback for the Ravens as they get their revenge game against the Steelers, which is supposed to be played yesterday on Thanksgiving. That didn't ensue. And that's supposed to be playing on Sunday afternoon. By the way, at like 1:15 that is, because of the numerous COVID cases surrounding the Ravens. By the way, I would just say that they would have to pretty much. I mean, the game is gonna go on for sure I think for Sunday afternoon. By the way, but I think it's safe to say that they might have to have a bye week, or they might have to move this game to like I think week 18, I guess, or week 12, like, or to next week, I guess. But I think it's safe to say they might have to cancel this game, so that's not gonna look good there. And they might have to have a bye week for this one. So honestly, it's a question. The game is supposed to be going on by Sunday afternoon, but unfortunately, that game may not the game may not ensue though, or they may move at like a later date or next week. By the way, that's what they might do, or move to Monday night or next Thursday. They might do so. So honestly, Lamar Jackson's got COVID and he's gonna be in isolation and just don't know how he got it. But that is all there is to know. Stafford, I think Stafford, by the way, was disciplined. By the way, was suspended, and he could face disciplinary action. So that reporting the COVID case. So that's not looking good for him. Not looking good for that. And Lamar Jackson's a big loss there. So honestly, big loss for the Ravens. By the way, is Lamar Jackson's got COVID, and really, it's not looking good. I can tell you that right now. So they might have a bye week for this week. I can tell you that. I mean, the game is supposed to be going on by Sunday afternoon. By the way, the rematch game between the Ravens still supposed to be going on by this Sunday afternoon. But that game may or may not ensue. I can tell you that right now. Or they meant to move. I'll let you guys know ahead of time for sure. So let me know if you think that game's gonna be going on by Sunday afternoon, or you think that they're gonna move the rematch game between the Steelers and Ravens to a later date or next week. By the way, let me know in the comment section. I'll address response to everybody on that. So that's all I can say on that note, everybody. Also, Larry Fitzgerald's on the COVID reserve list, by the way. He may or may not have COVID. I can tell you that. And he's don't know if he tested positive for COVID. Don't know if he had or not, but he may probably be clear as a contact tracing. I can tell you that. But honestly, he had to quarantine for this many days and probably wait test results. Whether he tested positive or negative, if he tested negative, he should be in good hands. He might be playing. He might be playing this week. I can tell you that right now. So that is all I can say on that note right there, and that's all you need to know. So that's all there's to. Also, another news, everybody. Gilbert had a heart attack. By the way, he is out of the he's recovering from the heart attack he had. He's out of the ICU for now. So keep Gilbert in your thoughts and prayers. Keep Gilbert in your prayers, everybody. This is a horrific incident that ensued. So keep Gilbert in your prayers, everybody, on that. Please do so, and that would be awesome. Just use the hashtag pray for Gilbert, and that's all there is you gotta do. So please do so on that. Just keep in your prayers, everybody. Just use the hashtag pray for Gilbert. That's all you guys can do, everybody, and then that's all you guys have to do just for now, everybody. Just for now. So that's all there's. Also, ladies, I want to tell you guys about the men's college basketball games that ensued just yesterday on Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving basketball games, college basketball games. Illinois defeated Chi-Town State 97-38. The Zags to defeat Kansas 102-90. WVU defeats VCU in 78-66. Villanova defeats Arizona State 83-74. Xavier beats Bradley 51-15. San Fran defeats Towson 79-68. Auburn defeats St. Joseph's 96-91. Cali defeats Northwest University 86-61. BC defeats Rhode Island 69-64. North Texas defeats Mississippi Valley State 116-62. Clemson defeats Purdue 81-70. St. Mary's defeats NIU 66-64. BYU defeats New Orleans 86-61. Nevada defeats Nebraska 69-66. Austin Peay defeats ETSU 67-66. Omaha defeats Mid Tennessee 60-59. St. John's defeats LaSalle 82-65. Ohio defeats NC A&T 84-72. Toledo defeats Oakland 80-53. NCCO defeats Southern 85-78. Belmont defeats Howard 95-78. Liberty defeats Mississippi State 84-73. GMU defeats Queens NC 66-65. Dakota State defeats Utah State 83-59. West Kentucky defeats Memphis 75-69. LSU defeats SIU Edwardsville 94-81. Those are men's college basketball games, everybody. That's all you guys know for now. So should check that out, everybody. That's all there is I gotta say on that. And also, another time I want to happy birthdays out to Rob McGivens, Bill Nye the Science Guy, Catherine Bigelow, Jaleel White, Allison Pill, Daz EFX, Daz Effects, Twista, late great 80th milestone birthday to Bruce Lee, late great Jimi Hendrix, Black Bear, late great James Xavier, freshman to Bel Air, Shawnee O'Neal, Nick Van Exel, late great David Boy Smith, Rich Bulldog, Brooke Langton, Ganesha, Garadagi, Aubrey Peoples, Stephanie Rivera, Samantha Harris, Joel Mardinian, Nora Taguri, Bu Bennett, Ortiz Williams, Ricky Carmichael, Jeff Arend, Tyler Abram, Pill, Larry Allen, Jimmy Rollins, Magic, Michael Floyd, Victoria Banya, Tina Dutta, Lashana Lynch, Natasha Golden, RJ Smith, Natasha Watley, Toy Green, Maria Espinoza, Domana Paco, Lauren C. Mayhew, Delilah Palenko, Kolian Noor, Anja Savjik, Mike Shoska, Merch Romero, James Patterson, Elizabeth Marvel, Marty Mula, Adam Archuleta, Ashka, Gordia, Christina Novelli, Tony Green, Ray Sherman, Monica Leon, Brendan Haywood, Isabella Lindblom, Radek Stefanik, Effie Brown, Cassie Silva, Jennifer Odell, Maja, Peterson, Bieri, Addie Himmelbloy, Aaliyah, EI, Calvin Jones, Jan Lee, Raphael Sorrell, and of Soul Calibur, and Dreamcast. So your brother wishes, brother shows, brother tweets, everybody. That's all you have to do for now. And that's all I gotta say on that note. That's all I gotta say on that. That's all I gotta say on that note right there, everybody. So be sure you stay in tune with that. And yeah, that's all there is you need to know, everybody. That is all there is you need to know for now. Also, let me just this. I, Mike Tyson, will be taking on Roy Jones Jr. That's tomorrow night, everybody. So, everybody, I, Mike Tyson, will be taking on Roy Jones Jr. tomorrow night, live on pay-per-view. So, someone told me that you watching the I, Mike Tyson fight. Yes, I am. He's still a GOAT. We all know it. But, you know, and yeah, that's all I got to say right there. So, I, Mike Tyson, he's gonna win it. And they're gonna bash each other's faces, in which they will. But I got I, Mike Tyson all the way, everybody, and that's all. That's all there is to you to know. So my vote will be I, Mike Tyson destroying Roy Jones Jr. tomorrow night live on pay-per-view, everybody. So that's all there is to it for now. You need to know. So I, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. match, the match of the century. That is tomorrow night, live on pay-per-view. You can order it right now, guys. That's all there is you need to know. So be sure to check it out, everybody. And yeah. That is all there is to it. You need to know, everybody. Awesome others I want to get down to, by the way. I want to get you guys into the be right back, everybody. Be right back. Right back.
shopping done. Thanks to Harris Teeter. How'd you do that? Simple. I bought gift cards at Harris Teeter and used them to buy gifts for my friends and family at all their favorite stores. Why gift cards? Because I 4 times the fuel points with every gift card I buy from Harris Teeter. So if you purchased $1,000 in gift cards, I get 4,000 fuel points. Up to $140 in free fuel. They get the gifts they love, and I get free fuel. Wow, great idea.
Get details at harristeeter.com.
I'm exceptionally proud to be a University of Maryland Global Campus alumnus because it's a challenge I didn't think I could do.
The teachers, they hold you accountable. They push you, but in a good way.
I actually received a lot of offers once I graduated. Even though I already have a job, I'm still receiving job offers. No other university can compete with them when it comes to the offline learning experience. I'm very proud to be a UGC student. My grandmother actually attended UGC, so I got to make her proud and graduate on my own water.
UFC Fight Night tomorrow in Las Vegas. Curtis Blades, the second-ranked heavyweight contender, takes on Derek Lewis, the number 4 contender. Look to be a slugfest main event. The prelim starts at 10 Eastern on ESPN Plus with the main card 10 Eastern on ESPN, ESPN Vortex, and ESPN Plus. Meanwhile, Nick Saban has tested positive for COVID-19 the other day. Will not coach tomorrow when number 1 Alabama hosts number 22 Auburn in the Iron Bowl. ESPN's Football Power Index still gives Bama a 92% chance to win. On that note, we bring in our friend Tim Tebow. Tim, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And since I'm the nice one on the show and the guys won't do it, I want you to know we are grateful for our Fridays with Tim. So we're going to talk a little college football.
Grateful for you guys.
Family. Thank you.
It was an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had the same. I know Stephen ain't so excited just because the Cowboys lost, so it was a good Thanksgiving for him just for that.
Yeah, he's a hater.
Absolutely.
You got it. Look at that face. Tim, another thing that Stephen A. loves, you know, is Alabama. So tell me this. Who's the biggest threat to Alabama at this point?
I think it's Clemson. You know, everyone wants to knock Clemson. Oh, you go on the road and you lose in overtime against a really good Notre Dame team with a backup quarterback. Like, no, we need to understand this Clemson team is still really, really good. You know, if they play on a neutral field, that game right now is probably a toss-up. That's how good Clemson is when they're healthy, when they're ready to go. I think Alabama should be one, but I think people should also understand that when you're missing one of the top prospects in the last 10 years at the quarterback position, it makes a difference. I'm not trying to knock DJ, but what I'm saying is Trevor in his 3rd year when they've been to back-to-back championships is a different team when Trevor Lawrence is on the field. We still need to put respect around Trevor and Clemson because they earned it, they deserve it.
What about Ohio State? And I asked that question essentially in 2 parts. I mean, I think that they would potentially be a more lethal team than Clemson, number 1. And I think number 2, a legitimate argument to be made that Justin Fields is better than Trevor Lawrence. Talk to me about Ohio State for a second.
Yeah, I think both of those arguments are real arguments. I think Ohio State is a very talented team. I think the one difference between this Ohio State team and the Ohio State of here in the past where they were great, I don't see their defensive line dominating games. I don't see their defensive line getting to the quarterback like they have in the past, especially with Chase Young. Where is that dude that's going to step out? In the past, they've had the Bosa brothers. They've had Chase Young. They've had dominating defensive line. I don't believe they have that this year. They're still really good, but offense, Justin Fields, he is maybe the best overall player in college football because of his ability to run and throw, and they got so many weapons out wide. But my question mark is, you just gave up too many yards over and over and over again for me to question and say, what's missing here? Why aren't you getting to the quarterback, right? I know Indiana's got a talented offense, but there's just a little bit of question mark. I still think they're a top 4 team. They could win the championship. They can get it figured out. But I just have a few more question marks on Ohio State right now, especially defensively, to say I think they're better than Alabama or Clemson.
What gives with the lack of respect for Clemson? Because I'm with you, Tim. This team, like, I'll believe that they're not the best, but I see Alabama beat them in the national championship games. The last time they linked up, it wasn't close, right? Like, they barely lose to Notre Dame in overtime on the road without Trevor Lawrence. I have little doubt they win that by multiple scores. If Trevor Lawrence is there, they never lose at home. Never lost at home until Pittsburgh, right? And they're going to avenge that coming right up. Why is it that Alabama got the benefit of the doubt for so many years?
there's a lot of respect for Clemson. I think that's why they're ranked third. I think people still believe they're good, but this is the other interesting thing about the college football playoff. If you really believe they're the top 4 teams, and with Trevor Lawrence, they would have beaten Notre Dame in a neutral site. Then if you really believe that, we're supposed to pick the 4 best teams. Do you put them second, or do you do more deserving? Because I also believe head-to-head's got to matter, and then Notre Dame rises up. But I still believe there's a lot of respect for Clemson. But I'm intrigued to see what happens when Clemson hits their stride, because they haven't hit it yet. But when they do, Clemson is going to be so dangerous. You have 2 of the top players, and Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. And by the way, the rest of the positions are stacked with 5-star talent. So when they hit their stride, they're going to be ready to play with anybody.
I know that Trevor Lawrence didn't play against Notre Dame, and that to me is the reason. So most of us would sense that's the reason Clemson lost this game to Notre Dame. And I do understand that it went into extra sessions, and I get all of that. But Tebow, Trevor Lawrence not playing, how does that explain the defense giving up 47 points? I'm talking about points.
Well, you also got to understand part of, a few of the scores was overtime, right? And this is college football today, 2020, not college football 2005. It's a different game. The best defenses are still giving up a lot of points. Probably the best defense in college football is Georgia. And Georgia got mocked by Florida, giving up a bunch of points. Right now, football is set up with targeting, with the way they're calling fouls, with the no huddle, with the schemes. It's set up for more points. So we also have to adjust our mind and say, you know what? We're not going to look at everything as a 17 to 14 game. It's different. Look at the team the last few years when Clemson has matched up with Alabama. Those were good defenses, but there was a lot of points being scored. So I still think we got to understand what defense looks like in 2020 and balance that with kind of what we have in our mind for the past. Teams are going to give up a little bit more. I believe football is evolving and it's more of an offensive game.
Yeah, I believe Clemson leads the league in leads college football in sacks and tackles for losses, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. I'll leave it there. Timothy, always good to see you, Tim. Appreciate you. Yep, go ahead.
Appreciate you guys. You're awesome. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Always great being with you guys. Grateful for y'all.
You too. Enjoy the leftovers of the college football. We will talk to you next week. That is such a sweetheart. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk a little boxing. Mohamed Jones Jr. Saturday. Stephen A's Extra 5. Why, Stephen A? And Max, I want to hear from you. Got to break it down.
Outside can be sweet and salty and sunny and stormy with crunchy roasted peanuts and creamy nut butter coating. Nature Valley's sweet and salty bars. Enjoy it all outside.
Research shows people remember commercials with nostalgia. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's one that'll really keep you.
Wow! What'd you get, Ryan? Customized home insurance from Liberty Mutual.
What does it do, bud?
It customizes our home insurance so we only pay for what we need. And what did you get, Mike?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Searching for meaning in a relentless world, always connected, but somehow lonely, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away your understanding what it means to be among the few, proud Marines.
Next time you carry out 3 topping Domino's pizzas for $7.99 each. Try Domino's Carside Delivery. Just check in online and we'll quickly and safely bring out your food so you don't have to get out to get carry out. Like Benny.
Hey, Hamlet. I like the PJs.
You want to go for a quick ride?
You guys give up? Or you're thirsty for more?
For over 30 years, Lexus has been celebrating driveway moments. Here's to one more. The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Get 0% financing on all new 2020 and 2021 Lexus models.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Happy holidays.
our members and their needs first. At Navy Federal Credit Union, we are more than our name. We are the Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Space Force, veterans, and their families. At Navy Federal Credit Union, we serve all branches of the armed forces. We know you've got big things ahead, and we're behind you. All the way. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
DXL is built to pay intelligence. Period. We've got your safety brands, and our signature kit is all about style and comfort. Safely shop over 300 stores or online at DXL.com. DXL means
Wash your hands. What about your nose? Divine's air filter. Divine uses powered suction to clean your nose and flush out dangerous germs. And it relieves congestion without drugs. More than 1 billion sold. Divine. Clean nose, healthy life.
Black markets are all around us. It's military grade. I'm a journalist on a mission to find my way to politics.
How about some college hoops this afternoon? Number 15, West Virginia and Western Kentucky right here, 1:30 Eastern on ESPN and the app. Yes, sir. Tomorrow night, Staples Center, LA. 54-year-old Mike Tyson returns to the ring for the first time in 14 years in an exhibition versus Roy Jones Jr. Jones, who 49, stayed active last fighting in 2018 when he won a 10-round decision. Phoenix, are you excited?
You still got it.
Are you concerned about this fight?
Well, obviously, I'm excited, but just for all the wrong reasons. Fighting, get that, and I love my boxing. Max Kellerman, I'm very, very worried. You know that I know Roy Jones Jr. You know I got a lot of love for him. I'm scared. I'm very, very scared for him. And I'm not talking about just the knockout.
You guys waiting, everybody. Sorry about that. Just
This is the Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson, he's been knocked out 5 times in his career as well, but we know the last 2.
sorry to keep you guys waiting, everybody. Sorry to keep you guys waiting, everybody. So, all right. So I'm gonna give you guys. Iron Mike Tyson, by the way, versus Roy Jones Jr. That's gonna be tomorrow night on pay-per-view. Everybody, I'm super stoked about this matchup. I can tell you that. So clearly, Iron Mike Tyson, he still got it. I'm not sure about Roy Jones Jr. I think that he may be losing a lot more than he's gonna get. Because I saw I think that's TMZ Sports that Iron Mike Tyson, I think, made a turkey or a cake eating Roy Jones Jr.'s ear. Well, wait till tomorrow night. Iron Mike Tyson's gonna destroy Roy Jones Jr. tomorrow. Iron Mike Tyson's gonna be landing a whole lot of punches. He still has it in him, and I can tell you this. So, I can tell you this. Iron Mike Tyson, by the way. So I can't figure out whether or not he still got it. I think he's only like 54, I guess. But clearly, Iron Mike Tyson, by the way, he still has it in him. And we've seen the likes of I think in the UFC side, we've seen Chuck Nesman and Del take on Tito Ortiz, even though Tito Ortiz won that match. But now you got Iron Mike Tyson coming back, taking on Roy Jones Jr. Look, I've seen the training videos of Iron Mike Tyson, but man, my goodness, Iron Mike Tyson, he's still the GOAT. We know that. But Iron Mike Tyson, ladies and gents, he's gonna get it. I mean, they're gonna kill each other, for crying out loud. They are. So I'm super stoked about this fight, but I'm concerned about possibly the well-being of this matchup. So, be right back, everybody. So sorry again, everybody. So this is not going to be some plain old exhibition. So this is not going to be some plain old boxing match. This is an exhibition bout. So clearly, I mean, we've seen like some MMA taking on, guys like Joe Frazier. But Iron Mike Tyson coming back to take on Roy Jones Jr. I'm excited about it, but I'd be very, very concerned because Iron Mike Tyson, he still got it, and it seems like he hasn't lost a beat. Because after he's done with Iron Mike Tyson, go back to retire. That's it for him. This is a comeback fight. A lot of people want to. I mean, Evander Fields intending to come back as well. So I am very excited, super stoked about this comeback match in the Central. A lot of people are going to be talking about it for years, ages, centuries, generations, months, decades in the making. But I think that a lot of people are going to be very concerned about this matchup because I think it's safe to say that Iron Mike Tyson, he's still going to get it. He's still got it. So my vote is going to be Iron Mike Tyson destroying Roy Jones Jr. I mean, still talk smack, you get whacked. Talk against, you get hit. But I think it's safe to say that Iron Mike Tyson he's still got it. And he has lost a beat. And he has not lost a beat since. He's had 44 KOs. And he's got 50-6 record. So honestly, I am super excited about this. I mean, he did lose to Buster Douglas once. That was the most infamous knockout in history, upset in history, I'll tell you that much. But Mike Tyson's going to destroy. He will overall destroy Roy Jones Jr. come tomorrow night on pay-per-view. I can tell you that right now, everybody. I will tell you that right now. Iron Tyson still got. He's gonna destroy Roy Jones Jr., which they will. It's gonna be like I'm not sure, three round KO, and Roy Jones Jr. is not gonna be able to put an upset on Iron Mike Tyson. I can tell you that right now. Iron Tyson still got it. So there's not gonna be any contender that's gonna take on Iron Mike Tyson. There's no way. So Iron Mike Tyson, by the way, is gonna destroy Roy Jones Jr. come tomorrow night. That's all I'm gonna go Iron Mike Tyson all the way. That's all I gotta say on that. My question is Iron Mike Tyson gonna stay alive? Is he gonna be in good condition by tomorrow night? So I'm looking forward to this matchup. That's what I'm looking forward to see. So I'm looking forward to Iron Mike Tyson's gonna destroy Roy Jones Jr. tomorrow night. And it's gonna be a victory. The greatest victory in history. And that's all I can say on that, everybody. That's all I gotta say. Now on to another topic I want to get down tomorrow. I want to get you guys since the Super Bowl MVP, engaged, soon to be married, Showtime and girl dad, Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes versus his nemesis, Tampa Bay, TB12, Tom Brady, comes Sunday. By the way, now we've seen, I think the AFC title game where Tampa Bay, beat Patrick Mahomes. By the way, I can tell you that. We've seen, and then last season we've seen Patrick Mahomes get revenge on Tom Brady when Tom Brady was with the Pats. But this is no different than Patrick Mahomes. He walked out as the Super Bowl MVP. I can tell you that right now. He's walked out as Super Bowl MVP. I can tell you that right now, everybody. So that's all I can say on that note right there. Patrick Mahomes still got it. But this Sunday will be no different. You've seen Tampa Bay right now in a whole different faction with the Tampa Bay Bucks now. So I'll tell you this. This is going to be a Super Bowl caliber kind of matchup that we all want to see. If in fact they meet each other in the Super Bowl 55, I got to say this. My vote for this one is going to be King Mahomes. That's right, King Mahomes taking on Tampa Bay. Chiefs Kingdom all the way. My vote for this one's going to be Chiefs Kingdom. So that's what I got to go with, everybody. So you can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, there will be no way, at the end of the day, there's no way the Tampa Bay's going to come back. Absolutely no way. So you can say whatever you want, everybody, but at the end of the day, Chiefs King Mahomes is going to come out victorious yet again. And Tom Bay, well, no, because they lost to the Rams Monday. Bucks lost to the Rams Monday night, and they're going to lose again to the Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs. So this is going to be a championship caliber kind of matchup that we all want to witness. But I'll tell you this right now, it's going to be Super Bowl champ himself, Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes walking out with a victory on his hands. He's going to walk as two-time Super Bowl champ and a multiple-time Super Bowl champ as well. You can call what you want, everybody, but at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is going to get the win. It's going to be they're going to be 10-1 by the end of Sunday. And that's all there is. So you can say whatever you want, everybody. That's all I got. That's all there is to it, and that's all you need to know. So they will go all the way, and I'm looking forward to that. So I got the Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs taking out the Super Bowl and taking out the former 6-time champ and Tampa Bay Tom Brady. That's all I got to say to that, everybody. So call what you want. This is Super Championship Super caliber kind of matchup. The question is, are they going to face each other yet again in Super Bowl 55? Tampa Bay and Super Bowl 55 in Tampa Bay, everybody. So is Tampa Bay going to get there? That's the question you guys can ask yourselves. I'm looking forward to that, but I know you guys are and everyone else is. So that's all I can say on that note right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for the Black Friday special, the Club Have Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Club Have Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, tweet your reaction, your thoughts on the Texans destroying the Lions 41-25. Let me know if you think that Matt Patricia is going to be released as Lions coach by the end of the season. For sure. What are your thoughts on Washington destroying the Cowboys, pathetic Cowboys, 41-25, 41-25 to I think 41-16. Everybody, what thoughts about that? You think that Mike McCarthy is going to get released as Cowboys coach? The Cowboys 3-8 right now. What you thoughts about that? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than just response to everybody on that. You think that Iron Tyson? Let me know if you guys think that Iron Tyson is going to get the win by tomorrow night when he destroys Roy Jones Jr. tomorrow night as well. Let me know in the comment section. I'll just response to that. So your thoughts spreads out to Gilbert. He's recovering from a heart attack, by the way. Seriously, thoughts spreads out to his family members, all of his fans, all of his viewers, to him. It's a terrific incident. Your thoughts exactly on let's see, the college basketball games from yesterday. What thoughts about that? I'll just respond to that. Let me, who's in the NBA, who's going to the 2021 NBA draft. Let me know about that for sure. Your thoughts exactly on let's see. Anything going on sale today for Black Friday? Let me know about the comments. I'll just sponsor everybody. Same brother, wish out to late great Bruce Lee, to Robin Givens, Bill Nye the Science Guy, Jimi Hendrix, to Calvin Jones, Addie Himmelboy, Masha Peterson, Bieri, Larry Allen. So same brother, wish your brother shows, your brother tweets to them, everybody. And that's all you guys got to do for now. So brother said to Dreamcast as well. That's all there's to it. Let me know who's going to walk out with the crown victory on their hands. Is it going to be the Super Bowl champ Patrick Mahomes, or is it going to be Tampa Bay Tom Brady? Let me know about the comment section. I will be more than happy to sponsor everybody on that as well. That's all there is to it. I'll bet my breaking news. Times up doing so and hold on. I sure hope you guys enjoyed Thanksgiving yesterday. Leftovers as well. So let me know if you think Thanksgiving went yesterday. That's all I can say on that. So that's all there is to it. So take care, everybody. You guys are going to enjoy Black Friday. So the Black Friday is, no different. By the way, it's not gonna be crowded anymore. I can tell you that. So Black Friday is today, everybody. So people gotta get stuff from home, I guess, and that's all there is to it. So take care, you guys. Be safe out there. You guys have a good day. Be safe. Take care. Bye bye.